Would you say that you feel old?
Not up here, my brain still thinks 25. That's what I said, my body won't cooperate.
No, I don't feel my age. You mean for saying no? Because I still feel like I want to do things.
I like to do the weights, and to me, to God be the glory.
Yeah.
Oh, I take a walk every day, long the weather is nice. I don't find it hard being old. Maybe because I'm still able to do what I want to
That's a
do.
big thing, I think.
Yeah.
That's vitamin D, and I do believe in natural medicine. But, oh, and then this is great. This is olive oil, wild.
Oh, wait, of oregano.
Oregano.
I was running up and down the cellar stairs, hanging clothes on the clothesline in the backyard, and I suddenly got this horrible pain in the back of my neck, shooting up into the back of my head, and I thought I hurt my back lugging the wet wash outside and up and down the stairs, but turns out it was a blood clot burst up here. I came in the house and I felt like I was going to faint. And next thing you know, I'm passed out. My husband's carrying me from the chair to the bed. They couldn't wake me up. So, of course, my husband called the rescue squad. And next thing you know, I'm off to the hospital.
What's the hardest part about getting older?
Realizing you can't do certain things. And the hardest part is like to have to ask people.
You don't mind if you could see, and you don't mind if you could hear.
You just don't feel involved, and you don't know what's going on, and you're looking around, and you know.
If you talk slow, I could hear it, I can understand what you're saying. But when they go fast, I can't hear nothing.
The physical aspects of it really kill me. It's hard coming back from it. I couldn't talk right, I couldn't do anything right, I couldn't go to the bathroom, couldn't do anything. I couldn't even bathe myself. They had to bring a shower chair in, and my mother had to help bathe me, wash my hair and everything. Having to rely on other people, and that's a big thing. Not being able to dance, not being able to garden, not being able to do the things that I always loved to do, really. Not being able to visit my grandchildren, not being able to travel. I'm a very independent person, and it's hard when you're as thick-headed as I am and you have to have everybody do everything for you. It isn't old age, golden years. There's no such thing in this. Well, not for me anyways.
I just love your message, Mom. God bless you too. I love you, and I'm just thinking about you. And I love you very much. It was wonderful how you're doing.
Oh, I loved babies my whole life. This is Noah, Jennifer, and Sarah, and Lauren, and Kristen from the state of Washington. I went for a checkup, and the doctor says, "Why, you're 8 or 9 weeks pregnant." Well, I'm laying, I think I popped right up on the table.
How old were you when you had him?
42. Before Matthew was born, my sons, one was 18 and one was 20, the 2 boys. And then it was like having just one child because the others one went in the Navy and one was at Moravian College, and then got married and moved when Matthew was about 2 and a half. No sooner than I had him, they cut and tied my tubes because they said it can happen again, which I thought, oh, that would be nice, but they didn't think that.
Do you like it when people take care of you?
I have no choice. I have no choice because I have to have people take care of me because I have macular degeneration.
He should realize that I've been taking care of myself before he was born.
I like people, but I don't know how to put it. When you want them, they're not there. And when you don't want them, they're there.
So I lived with my son for 5 months. He lived in Sailorsburg, and I didn't like that because there was no transportation there. He worked. I only got out on the weekends. I was stuck in the house 5 days a week. I had to wait for them to come home from work. I couldn't even go to the store to get a cup of coffee. But here I can walk anywhere to get a cup of coffee. But over there, you were stuck.
He stayed with me for 2 weeks when his dad died. Yeah.
Well, in one way, it makes me feel good that he worries about me.
I'm blessed that way, fortunate, because there's some that have, they don't have brothers or sisters or children.
Mary doesn't have any kids or grandkids, and for me it's been rewarding to be able to somewhat fill that position. I met Mary here, and the laugh, she has this cute little chuckle when she laughs, and that reminded me of my great-grandmother.
Remind you of who?
You remind me of my great-grandma. To hear that laugh again was an instant, connection for me, I guess. And I just started talking to Mary and listening to her story. Remember when I left and we were both sad and you walked me out?
Oh,
Do you remember that?
I didn't want to see you go, because I got used to you. I wanted you to stay.
I wanted to stay too.
I know.
Most of my friends are gone now.
And they started fading out.
My nephew just died, the one that was a soldier for 20 years. They found him dead in the car, just when he was ready to retire.
She was 15 months when they found out.
Then my sister died, the one that was in Graysdale.
She had a neuroblastoma tumor.
We had 2 funerals inside of a week.
It's always a sentimental time, her birthday and the March when she passed away.
I just took black off this week. Every time you come to take it off, you have to put it back on again. I think I was about 15 or 16 years old when I started going with John. He used to take me to the movies. Then we used to stop at the ice cream parlor, get ice cream. We were together all the time.
So you never met anyone after your husband, right?
No. I had no interest in meeting anybody. I don't think I can find anybody to treat me as good as he did. He was good to me. Yeah.
When I became 21 and he came, he was 24. He says, I think it's about time we get married. I said, what? He said, we get married. So I told my mother and my father that John wants to get married. They liked the idea, but they liked him because he was a nice kid when he was nice.
We used to love to go for train rides. But I won't go on the train now because that's where he got sick on Father's Day. I don't blame the train. It's just that, that's sad for me.
I've never heard or seen another person like John. He was my life.
That's one thing you have to realize. If you love, you're open to hurt if you love, but you still want to do it.
Right after John died, about 2-3 weeks, my niece said to me, "You have to go to a place where the older people goes." I says, "Okay, I'll only go once." So she took me to where we're at now. I like it down there. I really and truly like it. Everyone is good to me. They're all nice, and they're all friendly, and they all hug me, and they all kiss me. I think that's one of the nicest places you can go to.
As time goes on, it's the memories that help keep you going. That's Matthew when he was little, and Jennifer.
I always had to consider other people before I ever did anything. But now if I felt like going out, I can go wherever I want to. Yeah, I can do what I want to do. I can go and come as I please.
I make friends right away. If I see somebody, I start talking to them, I make friends.
Like I said, I don't give up easy. I don't lay and feel sorry for myself. I just keep plugging along. Don't complain. Thank the Lord every day that you have another day in your life and you wake up in the morning.